Hi, it's Tuesday the 16th of September and we're here again.
Ah, here again. Cool. So, stuff's happened outside that we didn't notice before, like drain pipes are in all round, apart from this corner of the house where we have a problem down there because that pipe isn't open anymore, so we need to bore through to that. But, you know, that's just one, that's okay. What you may be able to see up there, I can't zoom in on this, I have to do it around the other side, is that some tiles, which we think were there for ventilation, and used to look like this, and just had holes going through into the roof space, which wasn't particularly useful, have now been replaced with, you can see that looped tile up there, just to the right of those two little flues, and there's another one over there, right in the middle of shot now. So there were 6 of those and they've been replaced. So that's good, and as previously we've got our exits for the lights, which have now been ordered. Haha! As of this afternoon. So, other stuff. Yeah, it's good. So, we have in the hallway, as previous, we've got the false ceiling, which is now closed with spotlight positioning. We've got screws that have gone in the plasterboard everywhere to allow the plaster to stick better when the plasters come in, and as witnessed by the pile of stuff over there and these, the plasterers have actually been in to deliver their bits and pieces, and they'll be starting tomorrow, and the kitchen should be plastered first. Yeah. So, okay, door frame on there now, which wasn't there a couple of days ago. So going into the garage, we now have a windowsill, and we've got a completely sealed room. See all the way to the back door. So those pipes are coming up where that little cupboard's going to be. That cupboard will be where the pumps are for the underfloor heating, and there's going to be a couple of sockets on the side of there. So that will be sort of the fridges and stuff. And we decided today that this side is going to be completely tiled, and it'll be tiled underneath the windowsill here. So yeah, this is pretty much ready to go, and it's now all boarded out, and you can see all those little screws that are in there, and there's a light fitting up there, and yeah.
This is where the sink's going to be.
And that's where the sink's going to be, yeah, in the corner. So, all good, and as before, the drain's making even more sense now. Yeah, so that's good in here, and pretty much everywhere is ready to go for the plasterers. So, going into the downstairs bedroom, what you can see is that some stuff, some whitewashy gluey stuff's been put on the wall to help the plaster stick when it comes in tomorrow. So today we also, apart from these lovely windowsills, which have been protected from the plasterers, we've also talked about windows, because obviously a number of them are blown and some of them don't lock and some of them don't unlock, and we're going to get the estimates for those. So that's good. So again there, this is all, it's all been a little bit covered, and everything looks much lighter now. It's all been splashed with a bit of paint and white stuff. So that's good. Yeah, like that bit, yeah. Which has obviously been scribbled on originally when they were painting the window frames, because that's where the paint's from. Yeah. So nothing's happened in the toilet there, and look at this. We'll look at this properly in a minute, but it's all good. And then in the office, we've got another windowsill, a brand new windowsill all the way along, because the tiles are broken there. I'll get an estimate for that window, which is blown. Now the good news today is that the window frames are actually okay. There is nothing wrong with the window frames. The rot that the survey found was actually in the windows themselves. So we'll see how the estimates look for the frames. Jan's just found out that the paint's wet. You know. So ditto with this door, although to be honest with you, we'll probably leave this door anyway, in spite of the fact it's got a couple of blown panes, because hopefully at some point that won't go to outside, that will go to inside. So from here you can see that over there is some coving that's gone in around the pipes, so we won't be able to see any of the stuff that's going up and down on that side of the room. There, and also on this side, coving has gone in to cover all the pipes and things running up and down to the bedroom. and there will be a double socket on the side of that as well. We have another windowsill on the bottom of the big window at the side, and seen this before, that's where the spots are going to be on the ceiling there and there. Got an estimate coming for that window, and the door's been skimmed a little bit, so it actually now opens and closes regardless of what the weather is, because that door didn't open properly before. Now, fireplace. So there's the bit that's built onto the bottom of the fireplace. We need to find some tiles to put onto that and back into the hearth itself. And there, it's not really yellow, it's actually black Belgian stone, is our little shelf bit on the side of the fireplace. If I go around the side, you can see what that sort of looks like. So that's just jutting out at just above waist height to protect the telly, if that's where we decide to put it, when it's up there. And all this has been covered, so the whole place looks much lighter now that a bit of the brickwork's covered. And yeah. Anything else in here?
Yeah, that one at the beginning of
Oh yeah, so up here, so we're now in the corner, this is the kitchen door. So because of the height of the extractor, the oven extractor, it has to come out through that wall and go out to the outside there. So there's a coving that's been made, and that will go through up there, and it will come out here. And is the key there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's actually happened is you'll notice that you can't actually see the sunshade anymore that's up here, because it's been lifted up about 1.5 foot, so that thing can come, so that pipe can come out. So the whole thing has actually been lifted. We didn't know this at the weekend, or I didn't know this until I got away at the weekend, but that tap actually works. That would have been really useful to know, rather than me trying to take the wallpaper off using water out of the ditch. But anyway, and something magical has happened. Look at that. The plug sockets that I want in the corner have magically appeared. So that's good. So all these bits of brickwork have again been splashed a bit, ready for the plasterers, and this is the first place the plasterers will come tomorrow. And go on. And today we finally got the technical drawings for the kitchen after a lot of hassle from the kitchen company. But we finally have them, so that will be delivered on the 10th of October, and it will be put in on the 13th if no one nicks it over the weekend. We still have to work out what to do with this windowsill and the splashbacks and things, but today we've also ordered the tiles for the floor. So that's good. So not only the outside lights, but the tiles and the kitchen confirmation, and we've been around with the windows, and all this stuff's happened. So that's all good. And all the tiling's been measured as well. So yeah. Anyway, end of part. Well, yeah. We got quotes from what?
From the painters.
Oh yeah, we got quotes from the painters.
Yeah.
And they were scary, but not as scary as we thought they were.
No.
And the outside wasn't that scary at all.
Nope.
So that's good.
All good.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.